Closing remarks, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and valued participants. As the D4 aimed at equipping CSOs with the tools and skills required to advocate effectively for governance and the rule of law at both national and continental levels. Their commitment was not in vain, and the 2023 D4GA convenings stand as a testament to the collective power of the vision. These gatherings held across South Africa, West Africa, and East Africa, and this week in Cape Town, serves as a platform for meaningful interactions, networking, and discussions. They facilitated knowledge sharing, the exchange of ideas and collaboration that will shape the future of governance, democracy, and human rights on this, our beloved continent. Through both physical and online convenings, the D4GA sought to ensure inclusivity and maximize participation. The D4GA believed that by engaging a broader audience of citizens of Africa, the D4GA can harness the collective wisdom, experience, and perspectives that will drive meaningful change. As we draw to a close, these remarkable gatherings today and throughout this week look to the future with great anticipation. The expected outcomes for the CSOs, including enhanced expertise and skills, comprehensive progress evaluation, co-creation of advocacy programs, and the implementation of joint monitoring and evaluation, promise to empower CSOs in ways the D4GA have never seen before. Similarly, for AU organs, the potential for enhanced collaboration, access to expertise, progress assessments, co-creation of advocacy programs, and the implementation of joint monitoring and evaluation offer the promise of a more impactful and collective approach to addressing the challenges before us. Together, D4GA laid the foundation for a stronger, more resilient, and more united Africa. The D4GA have equipped us with the tools and knowledge to confront the challenges head-on, and in doing so, create a brighter future for all the citizens of Africa. In closing, on behalf of the Institute for Justice and Reconciliation, we want to extend our heartfelt gratitude to every participant, partner, and supporter of the D4GA project. Your dedication and commitment have been the driving force behind our collective achievements. Together, the D4GA are setting a course for a future where governance is more transparent, democracy more vibrant, and human rights more vigorously protected throughout Africa. As we leave these convenings, let us carry forward the knowledge, the skills, and the spirit of collaboration that the D4GA have cultivated here. Let us continue to work together tirelessly towards a continent where every citizen is empowered to engage actively with regional bodies and national governments, to actively participate in governance and decision-making processes, and to enthusiastically hold them accountable. Thank you for being a part of this remarkable journey. Together, the D4GA can and will make a difference in Africa's future. May the legacy of the D4GA project continue to be one of progress, unity, and hope for a better tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. You may have seen a poem that I wrote for this occasion, and you may have time to have a look at it, but I just want to conclude with a story. I always tell stories because they kind of carry the message across. And this is a story about a man who came home one day. He's very tired, and all he wanted to do was sit in his favorite chair and read his magazine. And so he sat down and started reading, and about 2 seconds into that, his little child of 12 years old came running and said, Dad, please come play football with me outside. And he's thinking to himself, oh my word, I'm so tired. I really just want to relax. What do I do now with this? And so this magazine that he was reading had a page, and on the page was a map of Africa. And he pulls out the map of Africa and he tears it into 100 pieces, and he gives it to his son with some tape, and he says, go stick Africa together again. And he thought to himself, well, that's going to keep him busy for 2 to 3 hours. But after 10 minutes, his son comes back, and there in his hand, he has a map of Africa very crudely stuck together with tape. And he was shocked. He said, my son, this is incredible. How is it possible that you could stick Africa together in 10 minutes? He said, no, Dad, that was easy. He says, on the other side of the page was the picture of a man. And when I got the man sorted out, Africa was okay too. Thank you.
If you don't sort the men of Africa right, the continent will continue to be in shambles. And on that note, I feel I bow my head in shame with what men in Africa have done, not only to women and children, but also to the continent itself. We have been very selfish. Nyasa, are you around? Are there any logistical issues that we need to announce? Otherwise, I have nothing to say. When my boss closes, it's closed.
Well, just to thank you so much for all attending our convening this year and for your input. We really appreciate. We just, I'm doing someone's job. Thank you very much. I leave this time to one of our project leaders from East Africa, Mr. Douglas Wanja, to come and give a vote of thanks. Douglas.
Yeah, thank you so much. And this is a lot of weight because this is usually the final words, and after such very good story from Rick. So in a very special way, I would like to take this time to just highlight the people who have been very instrumental to leading this convening and making it a success. And I would like us first of all to start by appreciating, as you get the forms, to start by appreciating Kim, what she has done at the outside there, and make sure that we've done a good job. Yes. So in a very special way, Kim, we really appreciate your work. Every morning you come there and she has a very nice smile, and you don't even have to be told to sign, you just sign. So we really appreciate your work. And also logistically organizing, sending our tickets for those who came from far. We really appreciate your work. Thank you. You've been a very... Thank you. So we want to appreciate the media team, yeah? The Quanta Vision Africa, Tibu and Mavuso. They've done a good job. They made us look good. Can we appreciate them as well? Yeah. Yeah, it felt very good. Every morning you come to the room and you find your photos rolling on the screen. So it was nice. They put us on TV. We really appreciate your work. Good job. So we also want to appreciate our keynote speaker, Professor Masungule, who in absentia sent a very able speaker in Gled Umpani. And we also want to acknowledge them. Please share our appreciation. We really appreciate. Can we appreciate him as well? Yes, so the key stakeholders for this particular project and this consortia, in a very special way, we wouldn't be here without the facilitation of our funder, the European Union. So we really appreciate for the fathers they have pushed this consortium through their support. So we really appreciate the the European Union as well. To our consortium members, led by our main partner here, the Afrobarometer, we are going to appreciate them by a clap each. Can we appreciate anyway for being here as well? Very able supporter of this. Shannon, can we also appreciate Shannon as well? Yes. Yes, Asafika as well, at the corner there. That is the AB team that has really been instrumental. And Jamie, can we also appreciate Jamie as well? Yeah, so they really provided very good guidance, especially on our key thematic areas by guiding us and focusing on us on data. So we really appreciate your work. You're the engine behind this this work. Our also partner CDD Ghana, led by our one and only Paul. Can we appreciate our partner as well? Thank you so much. And also Nana, who could not make it here because of visa issues. So we really appreciate that partner. IGR, without say, they have been very good. Everyone has really enjoyed the stay here. Everything has been well planned, so we really appreciate IGL. And in a special way, I would like to appreciate Professor Cheroy for her very good remarks as we started. Nyasha, our chief organizer, this gentleman has done a lot of work. He's been a good guy. Can we appreciate Nyasha as well? Yes. This session was always very good every morning because we have had a very able MC in Zambara. Can we appreciate our able chair as well? Yes. Yes, we've noted he's a man of many talents. He's not only a religious guy, he made us start with moments of silence. He's also a very good dancer as well. We noted that he has so many talents. So we really appreciate you, Webster. Thank you for good leadership and guidance. Your voice here was very important every day. We also want to appreciate Sanchez, who has also been here throughout, Kevin. We also want to appreciate Samantha. Samantha has been very instrumental in making us look very good online. Yeah, so Sam, we really appreciate you, even as you have your cup of juice there. We really appreciate you. Yes, Sibusiso, he did a good job in comms training. So Sibu, we really appreciate you, and also we were happy to enjoy part of your birthday. Good boy. Good. Yes, in a special way, I also want to appreciate Dr. Rick for giving us very nice remark, and thank you for leading this team as well. So we want to appreciate Laws.Africa, who are also another partner of this particular consortium. So we want to start with Gati, who also did us justice by showing us that there's an existence of a lot of information online. So Gati and Justice, who also gave us a very nice, everyone agrees that issues of reparative justice was also given justice as well. So We want to also appreciate Maria also. So we really recognize you. IDS, which I represent, is also another partner in this particular consortium. In absentia also, Professor Kanyinga, even for giving me this opportunity to take over from John. So we really recognize him. He gives us leadership. He's the machine behind IDS. And for our partner CSOs and all our stakeholders, there's a lot of information and a lot of resources you can tap from IDS, ranging across issue. We do a lot of work for governance. So feel free to tap from us. You can also benefit from us. And also my team in absentia, there's also Sam, who is the AB person. We also have Naomi, who is my com person, and other people like Douglas as well. They are also here. So we want to also appreciate our AU organs. We can be sure that they continue to give voice to the Agenda 2063 and also ensuring that governance in Africa is checked. So in a very special way, let's appreciate a Pan-African Parliament led by our able Dr. Dindi. So we really appreciate your presence here. We also want to appreciate the African Committee of Experts on the Rights of and Welfare of the Children, led by Aline. We really appreciate you, and thank you for being here as well. So we also want to appreciate our SIFA. SIFA, is he in the room? SIFA is not there. So SIFA represents the Economic and Social and Cultural Council, and I'm sure we have felt his presence here. So we really appreciate that organ as well. Africa needed to review itself, so we have had also a very good presence here from Lennon, who also took us through a lot of training on how countries in Africa peer review themselves. So on APRM are ably represented, so we really appreciate you, Lennon, for being here as well. So also in a very special thank you, and don't be very mean with the claps, please. This is appreciation, so give them enough. So we want to, in a very special way, to appreciate European Partnership for Democracy, EPD, led by Andrew. Andrew is here. Andrew Songa is outside. The Charter for African Project is our sister project, so we really appreciate them as well. And yes, so our CSOs who are key stakeholders. I think the essence of this particular forum is to have them here and build the capacity for them to be able to use our data, and of course to hone their skills to do advocacy. So in a very special way, let's start by appreciating Good Governance Africa, led by, represented by, we have Christine. Is Christine in the house? Yes, very good, Christine. I'm trying to pick the easiest names because some of these names here. Pranish, who has also been a very vocal person here. Also in absentia, we also appreciate Stephen Buchanan Clark. So also pass our regards, and we are happy you're here. Democracy Works Foundation as well, led by, we have, it's DDP, is it? Paul, who is also my countryman, and we also share a community, so that was a very good time. Paul and Brian, we really acknowledge you, and we continue to do great works. Institute for Public Policy Research. Now these names are very tough here. Deshi, I think Deshi is here. Yeah, can we appreciate Deshi here as well? Yeah, Tia, yeah, our sisters from Namibia. Yeah, and I'm sure that we might have a convening one day in Namibia, God willing. Oh, amen. So CDD Mozambique have also been ably represented by Mario, Americo, and Victorino. Why is Victorino? The man who asks questions, very live. So a dynamic man, there he is. So we also want, in a very special way, as we finish, appreciate our trainers and our presenters who have also done an incredible job. We start with data side. We have had very good training and guidance from Shannon, Anyway, Jeremy, and Asafika. Can we appreciate them as well? Yes, very good. Comms, communication, training was well done. We were expecting Nana, but Sibu Siso did very well. So can we also appreciate Nana for putting this together? Yes, the issues of advocacy as well. Dr. Yakubu was supposed to be here, but you can be sure she has been ably represented by Jean. Can we appreciate Jean, who has done an incredible job? Yeah, she pushed us as well many times, especially me, because I was always outside, as she said. So as I conclude, I would like to also to appreciate the welfare department. The hotel here has also done a good job to host us and also ensure that when there was an issue with when they were repairing, they really came through for us. Like I have a bottle of wine in my room and a very nice letter. So we appreciate Southern Sun Cullinan for all the departments. We really appreciate them in a very special way. So Nyasha, ensure that they also know that we really appreciate. So ladies and gentlemen, I also want to appreciate in a big way all people who went out of their way, like Getia there, Nyasha here, to take us out and just to give us a good feel of Cape Town. So we also want to say thank you. And also to the city of Cape Town for showing all, yes, the city has been kind. Yes, yes, so this city has also been very kind in so many special ways. Yeah, so we really appreciate the city of Cape Town. So thank you so much. May God bless you. Those who will be traveling, travel safe. Those who will be remaining, remain safely. So we love you. And also, this being my first convening, I've really enjoyed your warmth, your welcome. I think it felt home from day one. So I look also forward to hosting you in Nairobi later in the year and also working with you moving forward. God bless you. Thank you so much.
We are done. You can just drop your evaluation form by yourself. And please kindly check your emails. Team has sent you your pickup time so that you don't miss your flight.
And where is lunch?
Where is lunch? I think lunch is okay. She's just checking.